In the last 2 hours, we learned a funeral will be held 1 week from today for retired St. Paul police officer Felicia Riley. She died Saturday from injuries she sustained from an attack 15 years ago while on duty. Gordon Severson reached out to police and Riley's family today and joins us now with an update. Gordon?
Yeah, family members say next to being a mother and wife, wearing her police uniform was the greatest honor of Officer Riley's life. That's why the family wanted her to have a full law enforcement funeral, because they believe her death is on-duty related and that the injuries she received 15 years ago changed her life forever.
She was never the same after that day.
Nearly 15 years ago, Officer Felicia Riley was called to a domestic dispute in St. Paul. Family members say she was kicked in the back of the head several times while trying to make an arrest. She was forced to retire early due to the pain and symptoms from a traumatic brain injury.
The pain was constant.
Officer Riley's son, Matthew Riley, says over the years her symptoms got worse.
You know, these days they know more. They know more about therapies that they can do with brain injuries and stuff, and if it had happened today, she might have made a recovery.
We've made some great progress in terms of being able to recognize it.
Dr. Matthew Puterbaugh is a brain injury specialist at Hennepin Healthcare. He agrees doctors have made progress in recent years, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.
The research into this has been very limited. Unfortunately, TBI specialists like myself are very limited. From what I understand is that there's less than 800 physicians that are board certified in brain injury medicine.
That's compared to some specialties that have tens of thousands of board certified physicians across the country. Meanwhile, some police officers in St. Paul argue since Officer Riley died from her injuries, attorneys should consider new charges against her attacker.
This changes everything now, so I really hope that they're going to re-examine this.
Officer Mark Ross worked with Officer Riley back when she was on patrol. He's now the president of the St. Paul Police Federation.
You can't see what Felicia was dealing with, but she was hurt badly.
I reached out to the Ramsey County Attorney's Office this afternoon to see if they would consider filing additional charges. A spokesperson says the double jeopardy clause of the Fifth Amendment states no person can be tried twice for the same crime, so they cannot go back and add charges in this case. Officer Riley's funeral has been set for next Monday morning at 11 a.m. at the Bradshaw Funeral Home in St. Paul.
And certainly, hopefully, she'll get the respect she deserves in that law enforcement burial.
And that's what they wanted. They wanted the whole shebang. They wanted the officers there, the speeches, taps, and that was really what the family requested.
Glad she got that. All right. Thanks, Gordon.